The fifth trailer. It's sometime after dinner. You're 8, maybe 9. Homework's done or it isn't. Doesn't matter right now. Dad's been watching TV and wandered off somewhere, kitchen, bedroom, outside, and left it on. You flop on the couch, not looking for anything. Then the music changes. Volume jumps. And before you can put the remote down, there's a man on the screen, built like a building, walking through fire that would kill anyone else. And he's not running. He's hunting. Explosions behind him like punctuation. A helicopter spinning out of the sky. Bodies moving out of his way, or getting moved. And then that voice. The one that doesn't ask permission, doesn't explain itself, doesn't negotiate. This summer, one man, nothing to lose. 30 seconds, gone. Back to whatever your dad was watching. But you are sitting straight up now, feet on the floor. Something just woke up in you that didn't exist 30 seconds ago. You don't have words for it yet, but your whole body understood it immediately. That man walked through fire and came out the other side. You needed to know how that was possible. A few months later, different night, different channel. Dad's in his chair again. Different man on the screen, but same fire, same music, same voice. This fall, one man, nothing to lose, still watching, still feeling something. But somewhere in the back of your mind, quiet, barely there, something registers. You ignore it. Third trailer, fourth, fifth, different man, same fire, same music, same voice, one man, nothing to lose. And this time, you don't sit up, not because it got worse, because somewhere between the third and the fifth, your brain finished the sentence before the television did. You didn't work for that, didn't try for it. You just saw it enough times that the formula revealed itself on its own. That's not cynicism. That's not jadedness. That's what happens when you've seen enough. The first time a woman looked at you and said, "I'm not like other girls." Something opened. A door. A possibility worth exploring. You leaned in. Second woman. Different face. Different city. I'm different. I've just been hurt before. Still worth your time. Still worth attention. That quiet thing again. Too faint to act on. Easy to walk past. You lean in anyway. Third woman. Fourth. Fifth. I haven't had sex in 6 months. Every guy I've met just wants one thing. I'm not like the women you've been dealing with. I'm done with the games. I know what I want now. And something shifts. Not anger, not bitterness. Recognition. Same fire, same music, same voice, different face, same script. You've seen this trailer before, and this time, your brain finished the sentence before she did. Here's where most men get it wrong. They think that recognition means something is broken in them. She says, "You're jaded." She says, "Not every woman is the same." She says, "You just haven't met the right one." And the man who hasn't seen enough yet flinches, second guesses himself, apologizes for seeing clearly, talks himself out of what his instincts already confirmed. But the man who has seen enough notices something she doesn't realize she's proving in real time. The woman saying not every woman is the same is saying the exact same thing every woman says. That's not a coincidence. That's the pattern finishing its own sentence. Precision matters here, because this is the part that's easy to get wrong and costly when you do. Pattern recognition is not a verdict. It's not contempt. It's not a wall. It's not permission to write off every woman before she opens her mouth. It's the difference between the 8-year-old ambushed by something on his dad's television and the grown man who hears the music change and already knows what's coming before the first explosion hits the screen. The boy felt everything because everything was new. The man sees clearly because nothing is new anymore. He's not closed. He's calibrated. And calibrated men don't get swept up in trailers. They wait for the real thing. Because here's what the man with real experience learns. The man with enough access, enough volume, enough conversations and situationships and almost relationships to fill a theater. He learns that truly different is never announced. It's demonstrated. Not in what she says about herself, not in how she separates herself from women she's decided are beneath her, not in the speech about how she's been hurt and healed and changed, in what she does before anyone is watching closely enough to grade her for it. The woman who actually breaks the pattern never tells you she's unlike the others. She just is. And you recognize it the way you'd recognize a trailer that made you sit up straight after years of already knowing how it ends. Not with analysis, not with a checklist, with something in your chest that says, oh, this one is different. That's what pattern recognition is actually for. Not to make you hard. Not to make you someone who's already decided before she finishes her sentence. To sharpen you. To protect your time, your energy, your resources, until the woman who deserves them shows up and proves it without being asked. She exists, and when she shows up, you'll know. Not because she told you, because you've seen enough trailers to recognize when something is finally real. She's telling you. The free guide for men who are done guessing. shestellingyou.com